Continue to take pride and learn from Asa Mahan's leadership today. Years of commitment to harnessing the power of creativity, ingenuity, community, and academic excellence.
I believe that if you get your degree here, the world is going to feel like it's shrinking.
Hello, friends, and welcome to Nicolay Field here on the campus of Adrian College and the home of Bulldog Baseball. Today, ACTV presents this men's MIAA baseball matchup between the visiting Hornets of Kalamazoo College and your Adrian College Bulldogs. My name is Nathan Lindner, joined by Jack Whitehead. And Jack, these Bulldogs haven't played in 6 days, which is good for resting pitching arms, but when the bats are hot, you really want to get back out there. The last game for the Bulldogs was the second game of a doubleheader against Olivet on Saturday. The bats erupted for 15 runs on 18 hits, which was a complete juxtaposition of what happened in Game 1 of the doubleheader, where they were shut out and only mustered 7 hits. Do you think the 6 days off helps the pitching more or hurt the offense more?
Well, Nate, I think it helps the pitching staff more. Having 6 days off in a row at this stage in the season, days off come at a premium, and I think today will show that the Bulldogs have the depth pitching they need. As it comes from the hitting perspective, I think they'll be just fine. With these guys practicing every day, hitting in the cages, live batting practice, just hitting off a tee, I don't think we will see any fall off from Adrian's bats.
Yeah, pitching will be spread thin coming up. They were supposed to play at Shrine on Wednesday, got postponed to Thursday because it snowed here. Didn't play yesterday because of the weather and field conditions, so now they play Shrine on Sunday. So the Bulldogs have the game today. They at Kalamazoo doubleheader tomorrow, and then finally Shrine on Sunday at 1 p.m. Coach Rainey will be looking to get length out of his starters, then probably piece it together with quality bullpen guys.
For sure. Coach Rainey is definitely known for getting the most out of his pitchers. He rides his pitchers right until their last very pitch, and I think that will go down kind of the same way here with Jackson Clark starting today. And then, of course, I think the bullpen will lock it down late in the game.
Yeah, pretty similar to Adrian. Kalamazoo's schedule come out. Obviously, they have this 3-game series this weekend, but they do get Sunday off, and then they host Hope on Monday, then travel to Hope on Wednesday. And looking ahead to this game, we have the starting lineups here being announced on the field. And first for the Hornets, we have Mills, Lockhart, Reinhardt, Moore, Hawkins, Pricing, Newland, Steckhout, and Kelly. So, Jack, who's your pick to have a breakout game here today?
So for my pick, I'm looking at Tanner Hawkins. Adrian, Michigan boy, got a 364 average here in the year, and I think this is a perfect little revenge game, if you will, here at the Nick.
Yeah, for the Bulldogs, pretty similar lineup from the skipper we've seen all year. We got Oliver, Bruder, Davis, Kedro, Rogers, Burns, Hayward, Jimenez, and Boyke. Anyone poised to make a statement here today?
I'm looking at Nick Bruder. Bruder led this team as a freshman last year with a 385 average. He's just over 300 right now. I'm looking for him to get hot down the stretch and lead this Bulldog offense.
Yeah, MIAA batting champ last year, batted like 455 in conference play.
Crazy.
Unbelievable. And preview the pitching matchup as well. On the bump today for Adrian College, number 29, Jackson Clark. He boasts a 4.14 ERA and 41 in 1 innings third pitch through 7 games started. What can we expect from Jackson today?
The key for Jackson, in my eyes, is getting ahead early, using his electric off-speed, and finishing hitters. He is the catalyst of this Bulldogs pitching staff, and I think he's going to shove today.
And on the other side of the aisle, Hornets, they'll send out Carson Orvis. He boasts a 3.6 ERA through 30 innings pitched in 6 games started, 7 appearances. How can Carson keep these Bulldog hitters at bay?
I think most of the same towards Jackson. I think this is their top guy. We usually see that in the first game of the weekend series. For him, I'm looking at his walk and K rate. He's got 9 walks in the year as opposed to 35 strikeouts. Doesn't walk many hitters, so I think Adrian's going to have to earn their way on tonight.
Yeah, first inning will be a telltale sign on how things go. In the last couple of games I've worked, we've seen a lot of first inning crooked numbers. And that's going to do it here for our pregame. Starting lineups have been announced. We'll get set for the national anthem. We'll be right back in just 90 seconds for some Bulldog baseball action.
Welcome to Adrian, Michigan. We're located in a proud college town. Adrian College is situated just 45 minutes from Ann Arbor, Detroit, and Toledo. We're very excited to show you just a little bit of what AC has to offer. This is the gateway to our campus. Welcome to the place that we believe will change the rest of your life. AC features one of the most well-rounded educational experiences in the country. We offer over 60 different academic majors and 10 academic institutes, as well as dozens of student organizations. Year after year, we've been ranked as one of the nation's best colleges, including being one of the most innovative institutions in the U.S. for our medical programs. Our campus is simply beautiful. Our student-to-faculty ratio is an incredible 13-to-1. That means more attention for you and a much better overall learning environment. We know how to put together an education that is life-changing, and these are just some of the highlights. From our communication arts program, to our many performing arts, to the home of business on campus, to our sciences and medical studies, we have the spaces where you can grow into the professional that you want to become. Our first-year student experience is award-winning. You'll make lifelong friends here, meet mentors, and maybe even meet that special someone. The Kane Student Center is open 24 hours a day, and there's a lot going on here. The Bulldog Beanery has all of your hot drinks. Pause and Go is our on-campus convenience store. The bookstore is where you'll get all of your Bulldog gear, and you can just hang out and study in the skyboxes. Not far away is the Shipman Library. The Shipman has quiet, relaxing spaces for you to study in. You can check out.
We welcome you back inside the ballpark. Bulldog defenders are getting loose in the outfield today from left to right. We have Cam Oliver, Jack Boyke, and Lincoln Hayward. At the hot corner is Ryan Davis. Bruder at short, Jimenez at second. And over there at first is Burns. And behind the plate for Adrian is David Kedro. Tell us about this Bulldog defense, Jack.
Yeah, so for today, I'm looking at them just to make the easy plays. Just don't go out of their way to try and do too much. We come in with a .977 fielding percentage as opposed to a .967 for Kalamazoo. So it looks like we lead in there, and then just with the wind conditions and just the conditions overall, I'm just looking for the Bulldogs to communicate on defense, and they should be good.
Yeah, for Jackson Clark, just keep the ball on the ground, let your defense work. We got a really good infield. Bruder makes a lot of good plays at short. Jimenez sure-handed at second, and Davis can make the nice play from time to time over there at third.
Can he ever?
Leading off for Kalamazoo Hornets shortstop, Cooper Mills. First pitch from Clark is down low, and we are underway here at a chilly but sunny day in Adrian, Michigan. Temperature around 47 degrees, wind blowing from left to right. That one ripped down third base line, gets past the diving Davis. Mills rounding first, going hard for second. He's going for it. Throw comes in from Oliver, and a leadoff double for the Kalamazoo Hornets with no one out.
Yeah, Cooper Mills there. Great early approach. Get ahead. Be aggressive. You can already feel the energy in the ballpark right now. Kalamazoo, with Jackson Clark throwing that ball one, really getting onto him, and then a nice early swing there for a base hit down the line.
Well, the Hornets have a man in scoring position with no one out. Clark comes set, checks Mills at second. That one sawed off the hands of Logan Lockhart. Clark able to get ahead on Lockhart here, the right fielder today for the Hornets. Clark kicks and fires. Taken off of the elbow guard of Lockhart, and a hit by pitch gives Lockhart first base. A little bit of trouble early on here for Clark.
Yeah, I think Jackson just needs to settle down here. Get his command, get hitting those corners, get the off speed over to keep these hitters off balance.
That brings up the 3-hitter, Ryer Reinhardt. First baseman for the Hornets. Kalamazoo threatening early in this one. Reinhardt lets it go up and out.
Reinhardt comes in with a .396 average here with 8 home runs. Kind of the perfect guy you need there in that 3 spot.
Got damage out there. Ducks on the pond looking to do some damage. Clark kicks and fires. Off speed, Jakin just inside.
Good eye there from Reinhardt.
He faces a 2-0 count. Going to get something good to hit. Mills away from second. Reinhardt takes a first pitch strike. 2-1 count, not first pitch. Lockhart away from first, Mills from second. Clark the pitch. Sawed off the end of the bat by Reinhardt. Burns fields it and is going to step on first for the first out of the inning. But the runners are able to move up to second and third.
Good off-speed pitch there by Clark. Getting Reinhardt out in front there. Big home run hitter. He's looking to do damage early in this game. It's nice to see Jackson locate an off-speed pitch down in the zone and get a ground ball.
We'll have to deal with the cleanup hitter. Number 13, Caleb Moore. Interestingly enough, for both these teams, the catcher is a real power hitter, both hitting in the cleanup spot. As Clark delivers a first pitch strike on the outside corner.
Moore comes into this with an outstanding .515 average. Yes, we are reading that correctly. .515 average, boasts 25 RBIs in the air. This guy is just a complete hitter.
2 runners in scoring position, top of the first inning. Moore takes another one on the outside corner, and he's down 0-2.
Great location there from Clark on these last 2 pitches, dotting the outside corner.
Clark ahead, 0-2. Can't really think you're going to give him anything good to hit. Kedro's got to keep it in front, though, and that one misses outside. Mills at third and Lockhart at second. 1 out here in the top of the first. The pitch to Moore. Swing and a miss, and she goes down swinging on a pitch up in the zone. 2 out, and all of a sudden Jackson Clark's 1 pitch away from getting out of this.
Yeah, great sequence there. Keeping it down and away, showing the off speed there, and then going upstairs with the heater.
Well, it's up to Tanner Hawkins if Kalamazoo wants to get on the board early in this one. First pitch takes up in the zone.
This was my breakout player at the start of the game. Let's see if he can cash in here for me. The Bulldogs definitely hoping not.
Outfield is playing relatively deep. Infield as well to keep the runner at second. Pitch from Clark, sawed off, and he's going to go foul. Evens up the count at 1-1.
You can see Lockhart's stance. He's so close to the plate. He comes in with 11 hit by pitches. Jackson got to be aware of that.
Pitch to Hawkins, sends one up and going to get out of play again towards the parking lot.
Jackson 1 strike away here from getting out of this and getting some energy for the Bulldogs.
I know it's early in the game, but seems like momentum could shift at this point. You know, the Hornets going to get on the board, presumably with 2 runs on a base hit, or Bulldogs get out of it. This is down and away, even things up at 2-2.
Number 3, Cooper Mills with a big lead down there at third base. I have to imagine anything by Kedro. He is off.
The 2-2 from Clark. Hawkins takes low and away again, and the count runs full. Clark comes set. Hawkins awaits the payoff pitch. And he takes it for strike 3. Jackson Clark gets out of a leadoff double and a hit by pitch, and the Bulldogs coming to bat here in the bottom of the first in a scoreless ball game. We'll be right back here at Nicolay Field.
Bulldog fans, welcome to the home of Adrian College Athletics. Brought to you by Adrian College Television. Follow us on social media to be connected to the latest broadcasts, news, highlights, and more. You can find us on Instagram, Facebook, X, and TikTok. ACTV's social media handle is at Adrian College TV on all platforms. Thank you to all of our fans who tune in to support us at ACTV.
Welcome back inside the ballpark here at beautiful Nicolay Field. Jackson Clark able to get out of that jam. And who's on the mound here for the Hornets, Jack?
So we got Carson Orvis here, the southpaw here. All we are looking for is just location. Looking right now, it looks like he's got some zip on that heater. Bulldogs are going to have to stay ready and kind of adjust to his off speed here.
Yeah, the Bulldog hitters, I know the last time I was working a game, they put up 7 runs in the bottom of the first. Easton Rogers had a home run and just kept piling on, didn't look back from there. Anything else you noticed on early on?
Just the energy, the atmosphere here in the ballpark. You could tell after a double and a hit by pitch, the Kalamazoo dugout getting up, cheering. And then after that Jackson Clark strikeout, you saw about 30 to 40 guys just pop out of that Bulldog dugout. The atmosphere is just outrageous, and it's amazing here at the Nicolay Field.
Everyone jacked up for a Friday night baseball game. A little chilly, but the sun is warming everything up. Too bad for those kids in the dugout, in the shade, and even the fans underneath the bleachers. Don't get a lot of sun. But you got some fans out there on the berm, bearing the elements. Leading off is Cam Oliver, the speedy left-hander. First pitch to Cam, low one outside, and the Bulldog dugout is just roaring right now. Oliver taking all the way, and he misses down.
Close pitch there. Great eye there from Cameron Oliver. His job basically as a leadoff hitter to start this, just get on base any way how.
The 2-0 to Oliver. Takes a strike on the inside corner.
Great spot there from Carson Orvis. 2-0 count, doesn't want to give in, doesn't want to just throw a meatball there.
Oliver slices one for a base hit to left field. Bulldogs have their leadoff man on.
Great piece of hitting there from Cam Oliver. Just throwing the bat at the ball there on a pitch outside, lofting it over the third baseman's head. Great start for the Bulldogs.
Brings up Nick Bruder, the shortstop. Interesting to see here with the left-hander on the mound how the Bulldogs will play their leadoffs from first. They're usually a decently stealing team. First pitch to Bruder, just misses outside, and they do steal from time to time. It seems like the third base coach just sends them at the perfect time, either on an off speed or a ball in the dirt, and the Bulldogs get those runners in scoring position. Bruder takes a strike, even things up at 1-1.
Great off speed there, just over in the outside part of the plate. As you were saying, Bulldogs are 29 for 49 in stolen bases this year. Very good clip there.
Oliver away from first, and Bruder takes down low, falls behind 2-1.
Great eye there from Bruder.
Bruder second on the team and walks with 13. Pick over attempt on Oliver, and he is back with ease.
That looks to be the B move from Carson. I'm sure we'll see a better move as this game progresses.
Maybe even the C move. That thing was slow. There's a better move.
That could be the B move. Bulldog dugout getting on him early.
What do they always say? Never twice.
Never twice.
Delivers home. Bruder sends one first baseman. Double play ball. Throws the short off back to first. And Kalamazoo turned a double play to put that rally to bed for the Bulldogs. 2 outs.
Great turn there from Reinhardt and Mills there. Tough luck for Bruder. It's a pretty hard down the first base line there as a righty. Taking it the other way, just unfortunately right at him, and Kalamazoo makes no mistake on the double play.
Yeah, if there's no runner on first, that's probably a double for Bruder. When you're holding the runner on at first baseman gets about 2 feet off of first when he's holding him on, and then you just hit it right at him. Davis swinging, and he's down 0-2.
I think he thought that was a fastball. He was selling out there. Good off-speed pitch there by Orvis, sorry.
Orvis is 0-2. Jams Davis, but he fights it off.
Let's see if Ryan Davis could battle here. The 3-hole hitter for the Bulldogs, one of their better hitters. See if he can give the Bulldogs a spark here with 2 outs.
Davis fights off another one down the third base line, hanging in there.
Davis, 348 on the year, 31 hits, no home runs, surprisingly here. He was sort of the catalyst here the last couple of years.
That spiked fastball well into the dirt. Easy take for Davis.
And even with Davis struggling with his power numbers here, the Bulldog offense is putting up crazy numbers. Can only imagine if Ryan gets going here, what this Bulldog lineup can do.
The 1-2, Davis swings and miss, and back-to-back good innings for the pitching staff. Like you said, both these pitchers sending out their top 2 guys. We head to the top of the second, scoreless. Here at Nicolay Field, you're watching Bulldog Baseball on ACTV.
Before the achievements, before the celebrations, there's the work. Early mornings, late nights. Every challenge faced, every extra effort made.
Every victory starts with preparation.
We value leadership, resilience, and innovation. No victory without work. Because success isn't given, it's earned. Welcome to Adrian College.
Jackson Clark back out for his second inning of work after he gave up that leadoff double hit by a pitch, but then got 3 straight outs. A little help from his defense, and then back-to-back Ks to end it.
Yeah, Clark looked good after the first 2 batters there. If he can get into a groove, I think he can go very deep in this ball game and kind of save some arms for the bullpen. Save some arms for the Bulldogs. As we mentioned earlier, a hefty, dense schedule this weekend.
Yeah, you got the 2 games tomorrow against Kalamazoo again, and Trine on Sunday.
Bullpen better be ready.
Got about 33, 34 innings.
34, yeah, holy moly.
34 innings to cover in this next 3 days.
Jeez.
Well, leading off the top of the second is Cade Pricing, the third baseman. Clark's first pitch, and he misses up high on Pricing.
Pricing coming into this, 311 average. Again, not the biggest power threat here, as he has 1 home run on the season.
Swinging hefty on that one, even things up at 1-1. Clark takes a deep breath, delivers. Pricing, swing and a miss at a high fastball. His eyes were bigger than the ball on that one.
They sure were. I think Jackson's going to go right back to that.
He's got pitches to work with. The 1-2 goes off speed, and Pricing fights it off.
Good spot there from Clark. Sort of dotting that outside part of the plate. Hopefully that becomes more of a theme here.
Now I think he's going to go back to the high fastball. Instead off speed, Pricing sends it outside, and Going to find the roof of the pavilion. We'll do it again, 1-2.
Third time's a charm. Little high fastball here. He's shown him 2 off speed, low and away. Pricing's done a great job of fighting those off. See if he can get the job done here.
Clark kicks and delivers. And a check swing got him. Pricing goes down on a K.
There we go from Clark. Third time's the charm. 2 show me great breaking ball off-speed pitches on the outside part of the plate. Comes back with the high heat, and Bryson was guessing.
Brings up the designated hitter, number 23, Robert Newland. First offering, Newland takes high.
Newland DHing here this afternoon. Comes in with a 224 average as he takes a great slider there on the inside part of the plate from Clark. Evens the count at 1-1.
Let's talk about these two guys' zones back-to-back with Pricing and Newland. As Newland sends it high and going to get over our heads. Pricing stands at 5 feet 8 inches, and Newland a towering 6'4".
That's got to play games with Clark here, coming back-to-back, both right-handed hitters. He's managed it well so far. 2-strike count here.
Dot of the outside corner, but it just misses. According to the umpire, he thinks up 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 away here in the top of the second. Roll over to Bruder, waits back on it, throws over to first, and 2 outs here in the second inning. Newland goes down.
Good play there from Bruder. Sort of a routine 2-bounce chopper right towards him, makes the easy play.
First 2 batters out for the Hornets. Going to bring up Steckhow, the second baseman. First pitch. Ripped through the 5-6 hole, and it's going to get past 2 diving Bulldogs. And a little 2-out rally here for the Hornets. Steckhow gets on base.
Yeah, great job from Steckhow there, just attacking the first pitch of Clark there. Coming from Clark's perspective, it's not the worst thing in the world. Now you've got the 9-hole hitter to sort of play around with. Cam Kelly here comes in with a 1.54 average, so hopefully Clark can get the job done here.
Yeah, only Cam Kelly's 6th game he started. Swings at the first pitch. It's going to be tough play going in no man's land behind first base. Jimenez makes the catch right on the foul line. And the Bulldogs get out of it again. They're going back to the dugout, get the sticks going. Clark gets a little help from his defense, and he's through 2 innings unscathed. We head to the bottom of the second. No score here at Nicolay Field.
Looking to become a future Bulldog and get recruited by Adrian College? Do you display characteristics of tenacity, drive, and determination? With over 50 teams on campus, there are plenty of opportunities to further both your athletic and academic career. For all recruiting inquiries, head to www.adrianbulldogs.com and click on the Recruit Me tab at the top right of your screen. Your future with the Bulldogs is closer than ever.
Welcome back to Nicolay Field. The sun is out. Seems like a beautiful day. It's still a little chilly out. 50 degrees, according to my computer in front of me. But no lights, and that's always fun.
As we look here for Orvis here in the second inning, 14-pitch first inning, 9 strikes. Going on kind of the same thing as Clark here, as he's through 2 with 31 pitches. Both very efficient so far.
Yeah, for the Bulldogs in the first, they went 1-2-3 on paper, but Oliver did lead off with a single, and then Bruder grounded in that double play, and Davis struck out. So a little momentum here for Orvis and the pitching staff.
This is a heavyweight matchup here. Adrian's best hitter here with David Kedrew up, batting .362 on the year. I'm looking forward to this matchup all night.
Catcher walks up. 94 at-bats, 34 hits. Like he said, batting .362, .489 slugging. He's had an outstanding year so far. 2 home runs in 1 game. He's got 30 on the year. First pitch from Orvis. Taken down low for a ball.
Good take there from Kedro. Good spot there from Orvis. Great baseball all around.
Kedro waits, swings, and it's fouled over our heads again. Evens things up 1-1.
Kedro with a good swing there. Trying to hit the fastball out front, do some damage. He's known for it. 3 home runs this year.
The 1-1. Kedro rips it. Nice play over there by the third baseman. It's Pricing. Throws over to first to retire Kedro, the first out in the inning.
Yeah, great job there from Pricing to get that out in front. Turn, spin, fire. Plenty of time. Strong arm. Gets Kedro there.
Yeah, not an easy pick off of the turf. Can be inconsistent sometimes. It just snowed here on Wednesday, so it might have been a little damp, but I think the last 2 days warmed it up and dried it up, especially with the sun. Easton Rogers takes a 1-0 count now.
Rogers comes in at .314 on the year, 27 hits, 7 doubles, a triple, and 4 home runs.
Always the long ball threat, Easton Rogers. Last game I called, he hit one. Will we see it again? 1 out here, bottom of the second, just getting going. Here in this one, pitch from Orvis. Rogers takes an off-speed in for a strike. Good comeback from Carson.
Good spot there. Good off-speed pitch there on a 2-0 count. Rogers thinking fastball. He comes with an off-speed.
Rogers takes another off-speed and even things up 2-2.
Same pitch, same spot, same result. Rogers now got a fight here with 2 strikes.
The designated hitter awaits from Orvis. Flares that one right center field. Coming in is Lockhart, and he's able to make the catch despite the sun. Retires Rogers. 2 out here in the bottom of the second.
Yeah, Lockhart had everything going against him there. The sun, the wind, just all the conditions. Stayed behind it, made a good play to retire Rogers.
Well, bring up Jake Burns, the first baseman. Locked and loaded for the first pitch. Swings and fouls it off towards the first base side.
See a lot of these Bulldog hitters selling out first pitch fastball. They haven't done damage on it yet, but look for that to be a theme later in this game.
So Orvis gets ahead 0-1. Burns takes inside, low and in.
Orvis still very manageable pitch count here. Our computer here says 22. As another good slider there on the inside part of the plate. It could be a theme. Both these pitchers going deep into games, both good pitch counts so far, and it could help out for both bullpens for the rest of this series.
The 1-2 from Orvis. Taken inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes on the Bulldog first baseman. Burns awaits and swing and a miss. Orvis got him on the breaking ball. Bulldogs go again. 1-2-3 to end the second. Might have a pitcher's duel brewing here at Nicolay Field. Come back top of the third inning for Kalamazoo's bats. You're watching ACTV.
Hi, I'm Aubrey Morgan, the current student government president here at Adrian College. I chose Adrian College because of the campus size. Campus feels like a fun, energetic community where everyone knows each other. If you want to see what Adrian has to offer for you, you can schedule an in-person visit at adrian.edu/campus-visit.
Welcome back. Jackson Clark back out on the bump. He's gone through the order 1 time, so he'll face the top with the shortstop Mills. Cooper Mills had a leadoff double in advance to third on the, call it a sack hit by Reinhardt.
Clark went through the order the first time fairly smoothly, like you said there, the first 2 guys reaching, but overall really well done there from Clark. As he gets through the second time, we're looking to see if Clark can get ahead early, stay and stay with his fastball, command that, and see if he can mix in some off-speed pitches to keep these Hornets off balance.
Well, the shortstop walks up, got that sliding mitt in his back pocket, had to use it last time. You know what they say, Jack, if you have a sliding mitt, that means you're fast.
Oh, yeah.
First pitch from Clark, taken for a strike, bottom and outside.
Mills not liking that spot there. Kind of looked at his dugout there, but looked good from here. Umpire's always right, right?
0-1 to Mills, squares the bunt and takes on the outside corner for another strike.
That one, I might side with Mills there. He looked full on bunting. He thought it was outside. Looked good from here.
Well, he's down, no balls and 2 strikes. Jackson Clark in full control. Fouls it off. And do it again.
Sort of the same location there from Clark, kind of just pounding that outside corner. Good job for Mills to fight that off.
We'll see if he dares to test him inside. He pulled a double down the line last time. Clark's 0-2. Middle in and sent to center field. Boyke under it and makes the catch to retire the leadoff hitter for the Hornets.
Perfectly positioned there. Boyke hardly had to move. A couple steps to his left. Good play.
Brings up Logan Lockhart. Last time up in the first, he was hit by a pitch right on that elbow guard. Clark delivers. First pitch swinging sky high, ranging over his Burns into foul territory near the track, and he makes the catch.
Good play from Burns there. Great job from Jackson Clark again. Pounding first pitch, making these Kalamazoo Hornet hitters hit the ball as he retires there. 1 pitch outs are pitcher's best friend.
Yeah, after that long at bat with Mills, a 1 pitch out of Lockhart feels really nice. Brings up the first baseman, Lockhart. Clark misses down and away.
Clark still great pitch count here at 37. This will be 38.
Fouled towards the Bulldog dugout. Looks like it got in there.
Keep your head on a swivel. Fights that off on an inside pitch from Clark. Pulls it right into that dugout. Looks like everyone's okay.
Reinhardt sends this one deep left field. Oliver backing up at the track, and he makes the catch to retire the Hornets. Wind might have helped to keep in on that one. Hornets go 1-2-3. Bulldog bats looking to make some more damage here in the bottom of the third. We'll be right back here at Nicolay Field for some more Bulldog baseball.
Welcome to Adrian College, where we believe in educating both the heart and the mind. With over 100 innovative academic programs and 10 cutting-edge institutes, you'll find a path that's right for you. Join our vibrant community of over 50 athletic teams and discover why we're recognized as a U.S. News & World Report Most Innovative Institution. Adrian College, where passion meets purpose. Your future starts here.
Lincoln Hayward here to lead it off in the bottom of the third for the Bulldogs. A little left-on-left action. I think you know a little something about that, Jack?
Oh, as a left-hand hitter myself, this is not a fun at-bat at all, especially with Orvis the way he's commanding right now. This is not setting up for Hayward, but we know Hayward, he is out here for his bat. He is one of the most powerful hitters Adrian College has right now. It may not show with 1 home run, but like we were just talking about at the break here, this is one of the toughest parks to hit home runs in, especially in the MIAA. Just such a great field here, deep to basically everywhere. And I mean, it's a pitcher's ballpark to the finest.
Yeah, even in those pull sides near the poles, the fence is twice as high.
Exactly.
So you got to get it up higher if you're going to get it out. They don't have measurements here on the outside walls. We'll get to that in a second. As Hayward going to get ready for his first pitch from Orvis. And I think it's going to be a common theme here. Just work them away. You're not going to get any damage with that.
Yeah, stay away from Hayward here. Yeah, I don't think he wants any part of.
That one misses over Hayward's head on a breaking ball. Looked like it slipped. And he's down 2-0. He's going to have to give him something good to hit here.
I think that one absolutely slipped. Bulldog dugout getting on him, though.
Now 2-0 from Carson Orvis. Misses low and away, and Hayward might not even get the bat off his shoulder.
Hayward comes in batting .282 here, 22 hits. Like we mentioned, 1 home run, 1 triple, 1 double. Hayward also has 4 walks in the air. Make it 5.
Well, Bulldogs get the leadoff runner on again. Lincoln Hayward heads to first, going to bring up Jimenez.
Curious to see how Coach Rainey and company play this. Both pitchers seem to be in a groove before that at bat. Could we be in for a low-scoring affair here this afternoon?
Rolando steps in from the right side, squares the bunt. And we're going to see, it looks like he pulled it back in time. No signal from any umpire. They're going to mark it as a ball. Appeal, and he did not go.
Feeling a little late there. Didn't look like he went there from our perspective. Third baseman playing well in, kind of selling out here for the bunt.
1 ball, no strikes. So Jimenez squares again and pulls back for a ball.
6 in a row there. It looked down as the catcher here will call time, and he's going to go have a chat here with Orvis.
Yeah, Caleb Moore, like you said, after seeing 6 straight, going to give his pitcher a little breathing room. He's been cruising thus far. Was through the minimum. Well, you just got to keep reminding him you're 1 pitch away from still getting out of this. You know, no outs, but 1 pitch away from getting a double play and being in a really good spot.
Moore walking back here. Curious to see if they stick with the same game plan here at bunting with 6 balls in a row, or see if he can sort of give Ronaldo Jimenez a chance to swing the bat here.
He's going to square and doesn't get it down. Takes for a strike.
Good spot there from Orvis, down in the zone. Tough to bunt that one.
Hayward away from first. Orvis standing him down, squares again. Jimenez takes for another strike.
Same pitch there. I think Jimenez thought it was a little bit low. Looked good from up here. 2-2 count now. He's got to fight.
Orville delivers. Just misses. Oh, it's a called third strike. A little bit of a delayed call from the umpire, but Rolando Jimenez goes down looking.
A little bit of a late call for sure. It looked like Jimenez backed out of the box, getting ready for the 3-2 count there, and home plate umpire rung him up.
I'll be sure to delay my strike 3 call up here until the umpire makes a move. Check swing from Boyke is a ball low. He did not go.
It seems as though that Orvis has had more success against right-handed hitters so far than left. A little bit surprising here.
The 1-0. Boyke sends it to short. 6-4. 3 double play, and he's out at first. Boyke was busting it down the line. Close play, but the Hornets get out of it, just like we said. Carson Orville, 1 pitch away, and he is still through the minimum. 1 time through the order in 3 innings, despite a little foot traffic on the base path, but we'll head to the top of the 4th. We might be officially in pitcher's duel territory. Hornets coming to bat right after this.
Welcome to Adrian College, where we believe in educating both the heart and the mind. With over 100 innovative academic programs and 10 cutting-edge institutes, you'll find a path that's right for you. Join our vibrant community of over 50 athletic teams and discover why we're recognized as a U.S. News & World Report Most Innovative Institution. Adrian College, where passion meets purpose. Your future starts here.
Welcome back inside the ballpark. Jackson Clark out there for his fourth inning of work. Through 3 innings in about 30 minutes. It's pretty good pace here for baseball.
It's been wonderful pace. Looking at these guys' stats right now, eerily similar. Clark with 3 innings pitched, 39 pitches total, just the 2 hits and then the 3 Ks. And over to Orvis, 38 pitches, 1 hit, 1 walk, 3 Ks. Basically mirror images of each other. Clark throwing 1 more pitch, and I mean Orvis 1 less hit, but other than that, it's been like you said, Nate, a great pitcher's duel so far.
Nothing but zeros up on the scoreboard. 2 hits for the Hornets, 1 for the Bulldogs. As you said, breeding up cleanup hitter catcher Caleb Moore. Struck out swinging last time in the first. Takes a beautiful off speed on the outside corner for strike 1.
There's never a great time to face a guy batting .515, but to lead off an inning might be your best bet.
Moore skies this one, right field. Hayward running back, tracking it, and it hits off the base of the wall. Moore hauls into second for a leadoff double for the Hornets. Throws the hammer down, and Hornets are back in business.
Yeah, that's a great swing there. Just an outside part of the plate. He goes with it. At this point, Clark, just tip your cap to him, move on to the next guy.
Well, we'll see if Kalamazoo can manufacture a run here. Leadoff guy in scoring position. Got him on. Now he's got to get him over and get him in. Runs are going to come at a premium here today. First pitch to Hawkins. He's swinging. Bruder going to throw to third. No, he pumped and goes to first. Gets the sure out. But that'll get Moore over to third. And with 1 out, Hornets got a runner 90 feet away.
Yeah, it looked like Bruder wanted to go there. Just the speed of Caleb Moore. He just ran himself into an extra base there. Very aggressive base running. It paid off there. Hornets, guy on third, 1 out. Got to do a job here if you are pricing, yeah. Takes a ball high. That was a really good read right off the bat, going to third on that. Even the ball hit right at you. That'll be something we look back on if Moore is able to score here. The 1-0 to Pricing. Sends that one right center field. Hayward going to get under it. Tagging from third is Moore. The catch is made and chucked in from Hayward. Moore is going to score easily as the ball is cut off, and the Hornets lead at 1-0 in the fourth. The aggressive base running pays off there from Moore. Great piece of hitting there as well from Pressing. Just flicking it to the outfield. Got to get a job done there with the guy on third and 1 out. Just great job overall.
Yeah, beautiful baseball right there. Get the leadoff guy on, advance to third on a great read, and then get your third baseman to hit a sac fly. Just beautiful work. Brings up the designated hitter, Newland. Takes the ball outside. 1 ball, no strikes. Clark delivers. Misses outside again. Falls behind 2-0.
Yeah, Mike Ott, the 13-year manager here for the Kalamazoo Hornets, will love that baseball.
Newland rips one. It's going to get high in the air. Ranging back is Bruder. Shallow left field. Gets under it, makes the catch, and now retire Newland. But the Hornets scratch across 1 run. Here in the top of the 4th inning, Bulldog bats coming back in the bottom of the 4th. We'll be right back. You're watching Bulldog Baseball on ACTV.
Elevate your game? At Adrian College, our athletes strive for excellence on and off the field. Get involved in over 50 student clubs and organizations where your passions meet purpose. With innovative programs and personalized learning, our academics are designed to ignite your future. Experience vibrant student life, where community and connection shape your college journey. Adrian College, where you belong. Apply today and become part of the Bulldog family.
was one word I was going to use to describe the communication arts program at Adrian College, it would be unique. Students find themselves on the radio, in front of and behind the camera, and directing their own programs. Students learn in a personalized environment that sets them up for a world of opportunities. Are you ready for your moment in the limelight? Learn more about the Rush Communications Center and Adrian College's communications program by visiting adrian.edu today.
Back here in the bottom of the fourth, Carson Orville has seen the minimum despite giving off the leadoff base hit and a walk. He's gotten help from his defense from 2 double plays, a 3-6-3 and a classic 6-4-3 double play. He'll face Cam Oliver to lead it off.
Second time around here for the lineup to face Orvis here. See if Orvis can keep pounding the strike zone. He's thrown 38 pitches, 21 which of strikes. Not a fantastic strike ratio, but it's got the job done so far.
Yeah, it seems like every other time, either one time he'll get ahead in a count, and then the other time he'll fall behind 2-0.
Yeah, let's see if Cameron Oliver here as a lefty. Orvis hasn't struggled against lefties, but he's been more effective against righties.
First pitch breaking ball misses low. Oliver did take at least 2 or 3 straight balls to lead off the bottom of the first and then poked a base hit. Oliver takes outside again, and just like I said, Orvis falls behind 2-0.
Yeah, hopefully the Bulldogs can pay off one of these. If he keeps falling behind hitters, it's much easier to hit ahead than down.
Oliver takes a strike on the outside half.
And you could see Oliver there just didn't even move. He was just standing there taking all the way. Got to see a few pitches over.
2-1 from Orvis. Catches the outside corner again and even things up 2-2.
Cam Oliver comes in here, 378 average, 472 on base percentage. As Orvis spikes one there. His job is to get on base. I like his chances here in a full count.
3 balls, 2 strikes to lead off the bottom of the fourth inning. To Cam Oliver. Orvis kicks in, delivers, pokes through to the left side and caught on a little sliding play from Pricing.
Sort of a carbon copy there of his first hit, just a little bit more of a little blooper there in the first, and this one was more on the line. And like you said, a nice play there.
Brings up Nick Bruder. Last time hit into a double play with 1 out now. Takes the ball low, hit it right at the first baseman who was holding on Oliver at the time.
Yeah, as you can see, the first baseman playing off the line. If Bruder would hit this same thing, I have a feeling it's a double as he takes low there for ball 2.
Yeah, interesting that Reinhardt might want to play a little closer to the line. I mean, considering where Bruder hit it last time. Takes that one inside corner for a strike. Getting back in the strikes column. 2 balls, 1 strike is Orvis.
Tough pitch there for Bruder on the inside part of the plate. You got to hone in on one spot here ahead in the count.
Bruder free swinging outside and takes a little walk after that. Even things up. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Yeah, like you said, it took a little walk there. He did not want to offer it that. He just committed way too early. See if he could battle with 2 strikes.
Takes it on the inside corner and hits the ball. Got to wait just a moment before we see the umpire's call.
You never know.
Count runs full again on the second consecutive Bulldog hitter. Payoff pitch to Bruder. Misses up high and get on base with a walk.
Great overall at bat there from Bruder. Swinging at a pitch he knew he did not want to offer at. Walking away, getting his head in a good space. Comes back with a walk.
Brings up Ryan Davis, struck out swinging in his first at bat. Now goes to work with 1 away in the bottom of the fourth. Bruder away from first. First pitch to Davis, takes outside. Saw a couple of pickoffs moves against Oliver. One a little lackadaisical, and the other one maybe his B move, as you said. Maybe haven't seen his A move just yet.
Yeah, Bruder is one of the more, as Ryan Davis takes ball 2 there, Nick Bruder is one of the more speedy athletes here for the Bulldogs. He is 7 for 8 on stolen base attempts, so we may see him go here. I'd rather not, as Orvis is kind of struggling here to find the strike zone.
Yeah, 2-0 count. Davis slices one, right field, heading towards the line. Right fielder's nowhere to be found, and it's going to get out of play. Long strike for Ryan Davis.
Good swing there from Davis. You could see him nodding his head up and down like he saw that one well. Hopefully that can translate into a nice extra base hit here.
Two 2-1 count on the Bulldog third baseman. A quick step off move. Catches Bruder in there. Orvis doing a good job keeping the base runners close. Davis sends that one right field and is going to get out of play again. 2-2 count.
Just a little bit behind that, but Orvis throwing it pretty firm here. I don't blame Davis there. See if he can fight like the rest of the Bulldogs order here with 2 strikes.
Orville delivers. Davis takes up high. Back pick to first. Bruder's in there.
Yeah, I'm interested to see if the Bulldog coaching staff starts something here with a little full count. One of your speedy guys on. See if they do a little send him in motion.
3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 away. Bruder stays put. Davis sends another one, and it's going to get out of play again. Good fight here for Ryan Davis.
Yeah, great at bat here from Davis so far. If nothing else, he is elevating Orvis's pitch count, now up to 50 pitches.
The payoff pitch. Davis fouls it off again.
Gonna run out of baseballs here. Great fight here from Ryan Davis.
Still haven't put Bruder in motion yet. Bruder leads away. Moderate lead, Orvis. Looking and now delivers. Davis takes a ball 4. And Bulldogs got runners on first and second with 1 away.
You see the second time through this Adrian batting order, they're just fighting off tough pitches, making Orvis command his pitches. Now up to 57 pitches, only 29 of which are strikes. He's having to work for every single pitch here.
2 men on, Rogers up. Excuse me, that's David Kedro takes a strike on the upper half.
You see Kedro turn to the umpire there, telling him he thought it was high.
Orvis looks at Bruder at second, now delivers. Kedro with a base hit. Great play from the shortstop, throws it to third, and it's bobbled as Mills made a nice diving play. Almost had Bruder at third. It would have been a close call.
Yeah, great play by Mills to knock that one down. Saved a run for sure, but Bruder's speed he couldn't get it over to third base quick enough. Big at bat here for Easton Rogers, Bulldogs' power threat.
And before Orvis faces Rogers, we'll have a pitching mound visit.
The first 3 innings were sort of smooth sailing here for Orvis. Bulldogs have got to him with a base hit and a pair of 1-out walks here.
So bases loaded here from the Bulldogs. Bruder at third, Davis at second, and Kedro at first after the fielder's choice. And a nice play from Caleb Mills. Excuse me, Cooper Mills.
Easton Rogers third on the team here with 21 RBIs this season. See if he can get one to the outfield, tie this ball game up. It appears as though the Hornets defense will play the middle of the infield back, looking for more of the double play action, while the corners are in, looking for the play at the plate.
Rogers with the bases loaded. First pitch swinging, he skies it up. Going into shallow right field, coming in is Lockhart. He makes the catch. Bruder took a couple of steps off third, but holds.
Tough one there for Rogers. Sold out for the first pitch, got his pitch, just a little bit underneath it, and that'll leave it up to Jake Burns here. Bases loaded and 2 out.
Time for a clutch moment here. Bulldog first baseman Jake Burns, bases loaded, 2 outs here, bottom of the 4th inning. Orvis, 1 pitch away. First pitch breaking ball, misses high.
Burns comes in here with a .415 average. A little less sample size than some of the other Bulldog bats, but still shows how good of a hitter he is.
The 1-0. Burns takes for a strike, even things up 1-1. Forced out at any base here. Burns set, and he takes low again from Orvis.
And you can hear the Adrian dugout now sort of getting on Orvis here. They know it's a big spot in the game here.
The 2-1 from Orvis. Burns cuts and misses on an inside pitch, 2-2.
Yeah, sort of a defensive swing there from Burns. See if he could spread out and fight.
Just put something in play and make him work for it. Burns takes it off the thigh, and the Bulldogs are going to score their first run of the game on a hit by a pitch. Jake Burns is the best at doing that. Leads the team in hit by pitches. That is his 10th. No other person has more than 3. But the Bulldogs get on the board. Still threatening here with the bases loaded power hitter Lincoln Hayward up to bat.
They're going to have a little delay here to let Burns shake that off. I'm sure he's feeling it, but I think he and everyone else in that Bulldog dugout would take that for an RBI to tie this game up.
Yeah, Burns stands like right on top of the plate. And it shows in his hit by pitch totals. Up to Lincoln Hayward. Bases full of Bulldogs. Hayward, first pitch. Gonna take it up and out. Orvis misses. Carson Orvis set and delivers to Lincoln Hayward. Takes it outside again. 2-0.
A common theme here this inning, especially falling behind hitters. 2-0. As he's going to step off here, take a little time to regather himself.
Hayward climbs in. Back pick to second. Nearly gets away from Mills.
Yeah, that ball looked to be headed straight into center field. A great play there by number 3, Cooper Mills.
Good heads up from Kedra away from second. Hayward takes at the letters and it's high. 3 balls and no strikes. Nowhere to put him.
With 2 outs here especially, I think Hayward might be taking this one and the next one. Especially this one, though.
3 balls and no strikes. Bulldog right fielder awaits. Takes all the way for a strike on the outside corner. Three and one. Lincoln Hayward awaits. Takes again, outside corner. 3 balls, no strikes, 2 outs here. Bottom of the 4th, Bulldogs will be in motion.
This is every hitter's dream here. Full count, 2 out, bases loaded. Let's see if Hayward can do some damage.
The pitch from Orvis. Ripped down the first base line, it goes foul.
Bulldogs, couple feet away there from blowing this one up here in the 4th. With the speed on the bases, you have to think that was at least a 2 RBI double, if not 3.
Burns away from first. Kedra from second. David from third. Hayward swings, and it's going to get out of play over the third base line. We'll do it again.
Good job from Orvis here to go from 3-0 to now 4 straight pitches in the zone. Hayward fouling off 2 of them. Orvis now up to 65 pitches. See if he's got a put-away pitch.
Payoff pitch to Hayward. Swung on, and another foul ball down the first base line, hanging in there.
Orvis and Hayward are going tit for tat here. Just fighting off good pitches. Orvis making quality pitches. Something's got to give eventually.
8 pitches this at bat. Bulldog right fielder awaits the 3-2 from Orvis. Swung on, base hit. Lincoln Hayward scores 2 RBIs. Kedro coming around to score, and he's in. Bulldogs take the lead 3-1.
Just such a great piece of hitting there as Hayward's rocking the baby on first base. A 9-pitch at bat, ending in a 2 RBI single. You see the Bulldog dugout erupts there. The throw gets away at home, and half of the Bulldog dugout had to scurry back into their dugout there. They were a little too close to the field here, and yeah. And if you can hear what they were saying, we have the second base umpire coming over and giving the Bulldogs a stern talking to, as Coach Rainey is right now as well, about coming onto the field.
Yeah, he gave him an official warning. Sort of a bench warning. Yeah, Lincoln Hayward delivers in the clutch with a 2 RBI single, 2 outs in the bottom of the 4th. 3-1, the Bulldogs lead it.
Uh-oh. As Jimenez comes up here, struck out in his first at-bat. See if this little delay affects Orvis or Jimenez. See if it affects the Bulldogs.
Orvis still looking to get out of this inning. Jimenez waits from the first pitch. Takes on the outer half for a strike.
Seems as though Orvis has more command. I've said it before, but I think he has more command against right-handed hitters, which is a little bit surprising as a lefty.
Misses just outside. It's almost the perspective when you're coming in on the opposite hand, you feel like you have more room to work with. If you're coming out on the same hand, righty on righty, lefty on lefty, it's not the arm side. You know, when you come in, it's bad for the hitter. Jimenez swings center field. Ranging over into right center, it's going to be the center fielder, Kelly, and makes the catch. But the Bulldogs scratch across 3 runs here in the bottom of the 4th to take the lead. Pitcher's duel is busting open Orvis. Pitch count goes up, but the Bulldogs take the lead, and the Hornets going to come back to bat. We've hit the top of the 5th inning. You're watching Bulldog Baseball on ACTV.
I'm a special ed social worker.
And I'm a 3rd-year public affairs major.
I'm an action filmmaker.
I'm a recent graduate from Michigan State University.
I'm an underwater cinematographer.
So I didn't really decide I wanted to become a pilot till after college.
Jevy is like a consolidated platform where I can have focused information in a couple swipes.
Involve yourself as many opportunities that you can.
The number one most important thing is knowing your own weaknesses. Proper planning.
Breakfast.
It's always something different, something new.
The fact that you can be another small voice that adds to a beautiful space. That's what I'm here for.
David Steckow coming to the plate here in the top of the 5th inning for the Hornets. Jackson Clark is through 4, just allowed that 1 earned run. See if he can get a nice shutdown inning here, coming off a Bulldogs 3 spot. David Steckow takes pitch 1 from Clark, an off-speed pitch inside. He swings through pitch number 2 there from Clark. Steckow is 1 for 1. one of the 3 hits off Clark here.
Catches on the outside corner, now ahead 0-1-2.
Good spot there from Clark. Important inning here after just getting 3 runs of support as he takes ball 2 low and away. You always want to get the hot bats back in the dugout right away. See if Clark can do that here.
Leadoff hitter this inning, David Steckow. Second baseman for Kalamazoo. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out on a high fastball. 1 up and 1 down.
Yeah, good sequence there from Clark. Keeping the hitters off balance. That's his 4th strikeout of the day. Pitch count still in a great spot here at 52 pitches through 4 1/3 innings.
First pitch squares the bunt, gets it down. Davis comes in to make the play, sets his feet and throw on to first is in time. 2 up and 2 down to retire the 9-hitter for the Hornets.
A great read from Davis. As soon as the batter there squared around, he bolted in. He had enough time to corral, take a crow hop, and throw a strike over there to Burns at first for the 2nd out.
Yeah, really good read from Ryan Davis, playing even with the bag as, you know, the bottom of the order in now the top, always a threat to bunt, so good heads-up play from him, good positioning. Clark fires behind 2-0.
See if Clark can get the Dugouts or the Bulldogs back in the dugout here.
Misses on 3 straight pitches.
Yeah, and I retract my earlier statement where as you wanted to face this guy with nobody on, nobody out, this is definitely the best spot to play Cooper Mills here. Definitely want to get this guy right now as he hits a ground ball to Jimenez. Should be an easy play.
3 up, 3 down goes the Kalamazoo Hornets. Clark gets the Bulldog bats back in the dugout, looking to put some more up on the board. We've hit the halfway point here at Nicolay Field. You're watching Bulldog baseball on Adrian College Television.
Adrian College is shaping the future of higher education and leading the way in innovation and excellence. Ranked first in most innovative schools and second in best value in undergraduate teaching in the Midwest by U.S. News and World Report, Adrian College is recognized for its commitment to innovation, quality education, and affordability. Offering 71 undergraduate programs, 13 graduate programs, and a 1-to-15 faculty-to-student ratio, our students receive personalized attention and a cutting-edge education. With state-of-the-art facilities, 10 academic institutes, and 50 competitive sports teams, Adrian fosters growth both inside and outside the classroom. From small class sizes to championship-level athletics, we provide the tools and experiences you need to succeed. Join a community that prioritizes your success. Start your journey with us, where your potential is realized. Discover Adrian College.
Stay connected with all the action by following at Adrian College TV on social media. From game highlights to campus events, we've got you covered. Don't miss a moment. Follow at Adrian College TV today on all platforms, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, and even Facebook. Subscribe to the YouTube channel as well. Don't miss any upcoming games. A busy weekend here for Adrian College Athletics. We'll get the schedule about the next inning or so. I'll give it to you. New pitcher out here for the Kalamazoo Hornets, number 21. Steven Shelton has a 2.38 ERA and 9 appearances. 1 save, 11 innings pitched, 6 hits, 3 runs, all of them earned, 3 walks and 9 strikeouts. He'll first off face the Bulldogs 9-hitter, Jack Boyke. And after that 3-run 4th inning, Bulldogs looking to keep going, put some more crooked numbers up. The 0-1 to Boyke. Swung on just in front of the mound. And throw on to first. Runs into the runner. Hit Boyke and took the glove off of Reinhardt.
Oh, whoa. I think they're signaling Boyke's out of the base path there, as Coach Rainey's going to come out and argue. We don't have the best view up here down the line.
Yeah, I didn't see where he was running. They called him out, but from what I could see on the split second that I was looking, is that he looked right on top of the line, maybe a step inside, which if you're a step inside the line, it's okay. Now, if it's 2 or more, that's usually not. The throw did take the ball into the base path, and the runner has the right of way after the defense makes the play.
And it looks like he's going to be out, as Coach Rainey raising his voice here, home plate umpire. I think he's got a good beef, though. As we move over to the top of the order here, Cameron Oliver, 1 for 2. As a lefty, I'm sure he's glad Carson Orvis is out of the game. Now he gets a right on left at bat.
First pitch, breaking ball, misses outside. Oliver's third at bat of the game. Got a single in the first. Squares the bunt, gets it down, and it's going to go foul outside the third base line.
Cameron Oliver, very speedy, very good athlete on this Bulldog team. Definitely has that bunt for a base hit mentality at times. Good try there.
Evens things up, 1 out, 1 ball, 1 strike on the one hitter from Adrian College. Delivery from Shelton. Flared out to left center, and it's going to be caught.
All 3 of Oliver's at-bats have ended with a line drive to left field, 1 caught by the third baseman, 1 caught by the left fielder, and 1 base hit. Good approach there, staying to the big part of the field, staying to the opposite direction.
Brings up Nick Bruder. Grounded into a double play and started the 3-run inning in the 4th with a walk. Came around to score. First pitch just spiked in the dirt.
Hopefully that walk to Bruder kind of gives him a boatload of confidence here.
Bruder drives one to right field. It's going to be a base hit. Just like you said, Jack, Bruder's confidence getting up. Hopefully he can heat up this weekend.
Yeah, and if he heats up this weekend, this Bulldog lineup goes from great to amazing, a different level here. As this is the other guy, Ryan Davis. Hopefully he can run into a little power surge here.
Well, with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th, Bulldogs have a runner on. Bruder away from first. Ryan Davis awaits his first pitch from Shelton. Takes for a ball, misses up.
See if Davis can lock into one spot here. See if he can get himself a fastball to hit.
Bruder caught, picked over, but the throw gets away from the first baseman in Reinhardt, and Bruder's going to get into second.
Yeah, the pitcher Shelton there had Bruder dead to rights. He just babied the throw over, spiked it. First baseman over there, Reinhardt, just couldn't handle it. Another 2-out runner in scoring position opportunity here for the Bulldogs. Let's see if Ryan Davis can get it done.
Right fielder playing way off the line. Now went in there for a strike on low and inside corner.
It's a tough pitch there for Davis. Not much he can do with that one.
The 1-1 from Shelton. Davis skies it towards the Hornets bench. First baseman coming in, and it's going to get out and hit right on top of the grandstand.
Like you said, the right fielder is playing way off the line. Maybe Davis his approach is trying to drive it to right field as now the right fielder sort of moves. Oh, now he's going back. We don't know what he's doing. Hopefully Davis can poke something down that right field line. He can run for days.
Yeah, I'd say he's about even with second and third. If you draw a line from third to second and extend it all the way to the outfield, he's about there. Davis, another one outside.
Another great two-strike fight for the Bulldogs. It's been a common theme these last few innings, making these Hornet pitchers work.
The 1-2 from Steven Shelton. Bruder away from second. Davis rips one to third. Caught in the glove of Pricing. Skips over and on a pick from Reinhardt. Retires the Bulldog third baseman to end the inning. Couple of low throws, but Kalamazoo gets out of it, and they'll go to the top of the sixth. No runs across for the Adrian College Bulldogs. We'll be right back here at Nicolay Field.
Adrian College is shaping the future of higher education and leading the way in innovation and excellence. Ranked first in most innovative schools and second in best value in undergraduate teaching in the Midwest, a U.S. News and World Report, Adrian College is recognized for its commitment to innovation, quality education, and affordability. Offering 71 undergraduate programs, 13 graduate programs, and a 1-to-15 faculty-to-student ratio, our students receive personalized attention and a cutting-edge education. With state-of-the-art facilities, 10 academic institutes, and 50 competitive sports teams, Adrian fosters growth both inside and outside the classroom. From small class sizes to championship-level athletics, we provide the tools and experiences you need to succeed. Join a community that prioritizes your success. Start your journey with us, where your potential is realized. Discover Adrian College.
Welcome back inside the ballpark. Me and Jack were noticing on the way out, Jack Boyke was arguing with the umpire, or having a little conversation with the umpire as we watched the replay back here. It looked like Boyke was standing right on line. He definitely started outside line on the infield part, but by the time he was right in front of first base, he looked about right on the line. First pitch from Clark.
Yeah, we're going to have to agree with Coach Rainey there. It definitely looked like Boyke was right on the first base line there. Tough luck there for the Bulldogs.
Lockhart takes for a strike, even things up 1-1. Yeah, the runner does have the right of way on the base path. So we wait the 1-1 from Clark. Lockhart fouls off towards the Bulldogs dugout. Coach Rainey almost made a barehanded catch. Now, if the ball was hit and the fielder was fielding it just like up the middle, then the runner would have to get out of his way. The fielder has priority when he's fielding the ball, but after he fields it and throws on to a base, that's when the runner has priority.
Yep, you got it. You struck gold there, Nate. Great explanation there. I'm just...
Lockhart sends a drive. It's going to be in shallow left field. Bruder ranging over, and he puts it away for the first out.
Switching topics over to Jackson Clark there. He is just in a groove right now. Great job getting ahead. He's hitting his off-speed pitches. Hornets' bats look off balance.
Only 3 hits and the 1 run, which they put up in the 4th inning. Jackson Clark working in his 6th inning of work. First pitch swinging from Reinhardt. Bruder diving play deep in the hole, throws on to first, but it's not going to be in time.
A slight bobble there from Bruder. Just couldn't quite get the handle on it right away. The arm strength show off there was incredible. But Reinhardt just beats it out there.
Yeah, even surprising Brewer even got to that ball. I mean, I think it was deep in the hole, well into the outfield grass. Still had a chance to get Reinhardt at first. Moore takes a ball low.
Bulldogs got to be careful here with Caleb Moore. As we mentioned at the top of this show, .515 average. Already manufactured the one run basically by himself. Basically, the third time through the order, this is kind of where the bats start to get to starting pitching at times. Let's hope that's not the case. See if Jackson Clark can make some quality pitches here.
Misses outside, falls behind 3-0. There is an arm warming up slowly in the Bulldog bullpen. Got a sweatshirt on, can't really tell a number, but not anything too serious. Clark pumps in there for a strike.
Yeah, as far as we can tell, this looks like Jackson Clark's inning until further notice. See if he can get a ground ball, maybe crowd more.
And misses down low. Runners at first and second here for the Kalamazoo Hornets, one away in the top of the sixth.
Yeah, it looked like he wanted nothing to do with more. Knowing in the back of his mind he has a .515 average and a .607 on-base percentage, I wouldn't either.
Brings up Tanner Hawkins, who struck out in the first and doubled in the fourth. And before his at-bat, we'll have a little mound visit from Coach Rainey.
I think this is more of a give Jackson Clark a breather here. It doesn't seem anyone is warming in the Bulldog bullpen. One guy has his sweater off. We can't tell who that might be, but I think this is more of a just, you're all right, kid, relax. Coach Rainey, words of wisdom. See if Clark can roll up double play here.
If my eyes don't deceive me, I think that's number 18, Raymond Keene. See the back of his jersey there. Rainey steps out, and we're ready. Hawkins in there for his third at-bat of the day. Clark set. Looks at second. It's Reinhardt. Pumps a first pitch ball on an off speed.
Hornets are having some really good at-bats right now. Making Clark, forcing Clark into the strike zone.
Clark gets the sign, the 1-0 pitch. Back pick to second. And Reinhardt is in there. Coming in to make the catch was Jimenez. Probably what a little bit of what was discussed on the mound there. Say, hey, second pitch, we're going to pick over at second. Clark's 1-0. Misses outside again, falling behind 2-0.
Yeah, Clark looks to be fighting it a little bit on the mound here. Whether it's a mechanic issue or if he's just running out of gas here, as two bullpen arms are now warming in the Bulldogs bullpen. It's a mouthful.
The 2-0, and in there for a strike on Hawkins.
Really good spot there from Clark. 2-0 count. Hitters thinking fastball. Nice breaking ball over for strike one.
One out for the left fielder who grounded out to short in his last at-bat. Bulldogs hoping for more of the same. 2-1 pitch, grounder to third. Davis scoops up, steps on third, throws over to first, and he got him! Bulldogs get out of the inning, and Jackson Clark is absolutely fired up.
Great job there from Ryan Davis. Fielding it, stepping on third base, firing across the diamond for the double play.
And I'll do it here for the top of the sixth. Bulldog bats going to go back in the dugout. As Shelton going to come back on the mound. We'll head to a break. Right back here at Nicolay Field, you're watching Adrian College Television.
Bulldog fans, welcome to the home of Adrian College Athletics. Brought to you by Adrian College Television. Follow us on social media to be connected to the latest broadcasts, news, highlights, and more. You can find us on Instagram, Facebook, X, and TikTok. ACTV's social media handle is at Adrian College TV on all platforms. Thank you to all of our fans who tune in to support us at ACTV.
Bottom of the sixth, and we have David Kedro to lead it off here for the Bulldogs, followed by Rogers and Burns. Last time up for Kedro, reached on a fielder's choice. and then came around to score the third run in the inning back in the fourth.
Yeah, you saw the Adrian Bulldogs dugout erupt there, as well as Jackson Clark letting out a big scream. Let's see if they can keep that momentum and keep the foot on the pedal here.
Steven Shelton back out on the mound.
Shelton owns a 2.38 ERA here. One of the better, actually the best ERA for the Hornets pitching staff above 5 appearances. He's got 9 appearances, 2.38 ERA, 3 earned runs in 11 1/3 innings with 9 strikeouts. So pretty reliable bullpen arm here for the Hornets.
Kind of the guy you need here, middle of the inning, or middle of the game, excuse me. Might see him again tomorrow, probably on Monday's game against Hope. Kedro first pitch swinging, skies it, going back to the backstop is Moore, and it's going to get out of play.
Kedro trying to jump on the first pitch there. Had a good swing at it.
Kedro has grounded out the third and then reached on the fielder's choice. Hasn't gotten an official hit yet. Sends this one deep left center. Ranging over, it will be the center fielder to make the catch, and Kelly, he ran a long way for that one.
He sure did. The left fielder looked like he was camped right under it. He bailed. Center fielder come over and got it. He must have yelled, but good communication there from the Hornets outfielders.
Yeah, I was going to say, he hit that one to left center, and the left fielder, Hawkins, wasn't busting it right out of his position to get there. Kind of just slowly going over.
Shelton overthrows the catcher and the umpire here, exchanging balls. As Easton Rogers steps up here.
Easton Rogers has flown out to right in both of his at-bats, and they both were the second out of their respective innings back in the second and fourth. Right fielder playing in a little more normal position, and the wind is blowing hard in from center now. The 1-0 pitch. Rogers takes in there for a strike.
Let's see if Rogers can start something here with 1 out. The bottom of the order.
Rolls over. Third baseman Pricing makes the play over to first, and able to scoop it off the ground was Reinhardt. Retires Easton Rogers.
Becoming a common theme here. Reinhardt catching the ball, and he's nearly in the path of the runner at first base. Hopefully that doesn't come into play later on with a collision, but hopefully he can be careful over there. Great play there by Pressing.
Jake Burns steps in with 2 outs and nearly takes it off of his jersey. Like you said, he leads the team in hit by pitches. Almost had another one there.
He's a ball magnet. He's got 10 hit by pitches on the air. Easily leads the Bulldogs.
Another inside pitch. This one called for a strike. Even things up 1 ball and 1 strike to the Bulldog first baseman. The 1-1 pitch. Burns takes up and high.
Up and high. Hornets dugout does not agree. Looked pretty good from our vantage point.
Shelton sets and delivers. Burns off the hands and easily little line out to Pricing. Puts the Bulldogs away in order. 1, 2, and 3. We head to the top of the 7th. Bulldogs still lead it 3-1 here at Nicolay Field.
Before the achievements, before the celebrations, there's the work. Early mornings, late nights. Every challenge faced, every extra effort made.
Every victory starts with preparation.
We value leadership, resilience, and innovation. No victory without work. Because success isn't given, it's earned. Welcome to Adrian College.
Top of the 7th, it'll be Pricing, Newland, and Steckhow up to bat for the Hornets. Jack, anything you're noticing here today?
Clark up to 72 pitches now. It looked like he was laboring last inning. He got the ground ball double play. I'm just looking to see how he starts off this inning. See if he can get through this one and then let the Bulldog bullpen shut it down.
And 9 outs to get here. Clark entering his 7th inning of work. Got a great line going, 4 hits, only the 1 run.
Yeah, great job here by Clark to help out this bullpen for their #1 game and first game in a 3-day span where they play 4. He's done a heck of a job to allow Coach Rainey to keep the bullpen warm.
So Pricing leads it off, who made 2 plays in last inning. Takes down low for a strike. Always a good feeling when you come up to bat after making a couple plays in the field. The inning before, squares the bunt and misses outside, did Clark.
Yeah, it's a great feeling. Making, whether it's a routine play or a nice play, it's always nice to jog off the field with a smile on his face.
On the outside corner, called for a strike. Clark ahead 1-2.
Great spot there by Clark. Let's see if he can finish him off with something down and away, or see if he goes to the high fastball. Looks like the high fastball.
Up and out. Pricing doesn't bite. 2 balls, 2 strikes to the Hornet third baseman. Cade Pricing turns on that one. Going to get way out of play near the highway.
Nobody warming in the bullpen right now. I'm sure that will change if traffic gets on the base paths here as Clark delivers 2-2.
Misses down low in the dirt. Gets away from Kedro. And the count runs full. 3 balls, 2 strikes to Cade Pricing.
This is a big pitch here in the game. Bulldogs with a 2-run lead, top of the 7th, full count. You do not want to walk the leadoff hitter.
This is up high, and he walks him on a full count. Pricing reaches first. Going to bring up the designated hitter in Robert Newland.
And right as you say that, 2 bullpen arms pop up, take their hoodies off, and they're going to begin throwing. We believe it's Raymond Keene and Brock Shoemaker. Keene being the righty and Shoemaker being the lefty. Let's see if Clark can get out of this unscathed.
First pitch, taken in there for a strike to Newland. In the second, he grounded out to short and flew out to short back in the 4th. Seven hitter for the Hornets. Rips it, line drive center field. Boyke coming in, makes the catch, fires over to first. But Pricing in there in time.
Pricing gets back with ease, but Boyke, nice read, good jump. Showing off the hose over to first base on a line.
Yeah, maybe got a little happy over there in center field. He had a little bit of a chance, but not much, and he'd be kicking himself if he threw it away, but that thing was on a dot. Pick over attempt from Clark, no tag applied from Burns.
I wonder if these next 2 hitters will be the last for Jackson Clark. Just looking at the order here, we got the 8 and 9 hitters up right now. And I'm not sure Coach Rainey wants Jackson Clark to face the top of the order for a 4th time here today.
Yeah, the hits and on base have been scattered around a little bit. Clark the 1-0. Catches the inside half. 1 ball, 1 strike. It's David Steckow. Sends that one left center. Boyke ranging over, calling for it, and makes the catch. 2 away here in the top of the 7th.
Good pitch by Jackson Clark, getting inside there on Steckow. Good read by Boyke. Let's see if Clark can get this last guy. Cam Kelly come to the dish, batting 154. See if Clark can get out of this and turn it over to the bullpen.
Yeah, I gotta think this is going to be his last batter. Definitely the last inning. First pitch sent on center field. Boyke ranging over. Made 3 catches in the inning, and that's going to do it here in the top of the 7th. It's time to stretch here in Adrian, Michigan. Bulldogs still lead at 3-1 heading to the bottom of the 7th. They'll look to add on some more for insurance runs. You're watching Bulldog Baseball on ACTV.
Looking to become a future Bulldog and get recruited by Adrian College? Do you display characteristics of tenacity, drive, and determination? With over 50 teams on campus, there are plenty of opportunities to further both your athletic and academic career. For all recruiting inquiries, head to www.adrianbulldogs.com and click on the Recruit Me tab at the top right of your screen. Your future with the Bulldogs is closer than ever.
Yeah, that's good. Bottom of the 7th is Lincoln Hayward to lead it off, followed by Rolando Jimenez and Jack Boyke, who made all 3 outs. Last inning, center fielder Stream just catching fly balls.
Got Lincoln Hayward now, 1 for 1 with a base hit, a walk, and 2 RBIs. Carrying this Bulldog offense, 2 of the 3 RBIs have come his way.
And finally gets to see a right-handed pitcher.
I'm sure he's probably pretty happy with that, as there's a ball in left field. I don't think they see that.
First pitch misses down low, yeah. Down there, bullpen guy jumps over the fence to get it.
Perfect. Nobody saw.
We did. And now it's on air forever. Hayward with a rip. At best, a diving second baseman in Steckhow. Leadoff runner on again for the Bulldogs. Lincoln Hayward rocking the cradle. He's 2 for 2 today.
Hayward on all 3 times. Great at-bats. He's having a heck of a day. I wonder if Coach Rainey might elect to bunt here with Jimenez. Jimenez has shown he's been able to bunt just to kind of pat on that lead.
Well, he's shown he's been able to square. Hasn't gotten the bunt down yet. He's taken 2 strikes when he's attempted. Shows now and fouls it off on a high pitch.
See if Jimenez could get this one down. Third baseman playing pretty far in here, selling out for the bunt. See if Jimenez can bunt it, get Hayward to second.
Jimenez doesn't square, rips, and fouls it off. Man, that first baseman, he's playing about where you would play in Little League with 60-foot bracing. With 50-foot base, that's pricing.
Gade Pricing probably doesn't like to see Jimenez squaring and then just absolutely swinging his heart out while he's sitting 50 feet away.
The 0-2 to Jimenez. Swung on and fouled off again. Yeah, and Pricing was even inching closer as Shelton was delivering the pitch.
And on another note, it looks like Ryan Davis is warming up for the Bulldogs right now, the third baseman.
Pickover attempt and back in easily is Hayward.
Davis has 6 appearances this year with a .64 ERA, so I think that's a pretty reliable arm for Coach Rainey if he elects to use him.
Hayward away from first. The 0-2 to Jimenez. Swung on and check swing. Hayward steals, throw down. And he's out. On a delayed call, strike him out, throw him out. The Hornets get it done to put 2 away here in the bottom of the 7th.
Yeah, great play there from Caleb Moore. This guy behind the plate does it all for the Hornets. Good pitch there by Shelton. Great block, gets up, throws a one-hop seed. Nabs the runner trying to go first to second.
Brings up the bottom of the order, Jack Boyke. First pitch swinging.
Get out.
Deep right center field. Coming in to make a diving catch. Is Lockhart to save extra bases. Unbelievable play from the Hornet right fielder. That's hopefully going to give them some momentum going into the top of the 8th. They got 6 outs to work with, down by 2. And we'll see what pitcher's going to come out to get the last 6 outs. Bulldogs still lead 3-1 going to the top of the 8th. You're watching Bulldog Baseball on ACTV.
Bulldog fans, welcome to the home of Adrian College Athletics. Brought to you by Adrian College Television. Follow us on social media to be connected to the latest broadcasts, news, highlights, and more. You can find us on Instagram, Facebook, X, and TikTok. ACTV's social media handle is at Adrian College TV on all platforms. Thank you to all of our fans who tune in to support us at ACTV.
Top of the 8th inning, and it is Ryan Davis out on the bump. Takes control after Jackson Clark pitched an unbelievable gem. 7 innings, 4 hits, 1 run. But Jack Boyke, after making 3 catches in the top of the 7th, had a good-looking hit, first pitch, and then just got robbed. Hey, Jack.
Boyke has just been on the wrong end of luck today. He's made a couple great plays in center field, and now he just hits a line drive, sinking liner into right field. The right fielder, Lockhart, just makes an unbelievable diving catch. And then we go back a few innings ago where he has a swinging bunt where it looks like he gets to first base, but the umpire calls him out. He's just had a tough go tonight as we have Philip Velardo taking over for third base as Ryan Davis comes in to pitch.
Yeah, Philip Velardo sometimes switches out with Jimenez over there at second. Looks like Rainey trusts him to play over at third with Davis coming on to pitch. So I believe they're going to have to drop the DH.
I believe you are correct. And we've seen this a bunch from Coach Rainey this year and years past, just bringing in Ryan Davis, the flamethrower. Like we mentioned earlier, he's got a .64 ERA in 14 innings. He's only allowed 1 run and has 21 strikeouts in 14 innings pitched.
Yeah, that's a closer right there. First pitch in there for a ball.
I guess. Look good from up here. Maybe just a little bit down here.
The 1-0 to Mills. And that one in there for a strike, even things up.
Mills disagrees. It looked like the same pitch from up here, but if Davis can live down there, he should be set.
Let's get some ground balls. Here's Mills. Off speed. Buckled him. Gets ahead of 1 ball, 2 strikes.
And as you can see there, this is not a fun at-bat for anyone against Ryan Davis.
1-2. Ground ball. Bruder collects and throws over to first to retire the leadoff hitter for the Hornets.
That's a very big out there. Great off-speed pitch by Davis. Bruder charges up, makes the play, retires Mills.
And I'll bring up the right fielder, Logan Lockhart, who made that outstanding diving catch, like we said, after coming in from the dugout, after making a phenomenal play. Feels great, and now you got to go up to bat. Sees the first pitch, breaking ball in there for a strike. The 0-1. Ripped towards the 5-6. So Velardo with the running throw and cuts out Lockhart. 2 outs in the inning. The ball will find you.
That's exactly right. The ball will find Philip Velardo. Ranging to his left. Great play. Little throw on the run. Nabs Lockhart there. Great job.
Well, 2 up and 2 down in less than 10 pitches for Ryan Davis. Brings up the 3-hitter and Reinhardt. First pitch swinging, fouls it off.
And this is also a big out as you have Caleb Moore looming on deck.
Turns on that one, going down the left field line. It's going to get out of play, but that thing was deep.
Yeah, that was high. I'm sure Ryan Davis wants to face Caleb Moore with nobody on base. See if he can get the job done here. He's gotten ahead of every hitter. He's got that off-speed pitch working.
Taking a slow walk back is Reinhardt. And even steps out. Davis, 2 feet on the mound in the windup. 0-2 pitch. Misses down low. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Two outs here in the top of the 8th. Reinhardt awaits his 1-2. Off speed from Davis, yanked it outside. 2-2.
2 pitches, not particularly close to the strike zone. I'm sure Davis is kicking himself, and he's going to come right back in the zone here.
Misses low and in.
I stand corrected. Full count here. Davis definitely does not want to walk anyone, especially with 2 out, nobody on.
The payoff pitch to Reinhardt. Swing and a miss. He struck him out on a breaking ball. Ryan Davis goes 3 up, 3 down. And Bulldogs just 3 more outs to get. They'll head to the bottom of the 8th looking for a couple more insurance runs. They lead it 3-1 here at Nicolay Field. You're watching Adrian College Television.
Welcome to Adrian College, where we believe in educating both the heart and the mind. With over 100 innovative academic programs and 10 cutting-edge institutes, you'll find a path that's right for you. Join our vibrant community of over 50 athletic teams and discover why we're recognized as a U.S. News & World Report Most Innovative Institution. Adrian College. Passion meets purpose. Your future starts here. Welcome to Adrian College, where we believe in educating both the heart and the mind. With over 100 innovative academic programs and 10 cutting-edge institutes, you'll find a path that's right for you. Join our vibrant community of over 50 athletic teams and discover why we're recognized as a U.S. News & World Report Most Innovative Institution. Adrian College, where passion meets purpose. Your future starts here.
Bottom of the 8th inning, and the Bulldogs bring up the top of the lineup in Cam Oliver, followed by Bruder and Davis, who just pitched a 1-2-3 inning in the top of the 8th.
This is sort of what you expect. Opening day of a weekend series. Pitchers have controlled for the most part, other than that 4th inning where all 4 runs came by. Adrian just with 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors. Kalamazoo with 1 run, 4 hits, 1 error. 9 total hits. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Let's see if the Bulldogs can add some insurance here with Cameron Oliver.
Oliver steps in 1 for 2 today with a leadoff single back in the 1st. He's gone to the left side every time. Just kind of slices it towards 3rd base. You see the reverse lefty shift is on, as the second baseman playing almost where he would play if it was a pull-heavy right-handed hitter. Shortstop still playing deep, even though Oliver's got some wheels. If I were him, I'd probably play a couple steps in.
Oliver just a perfect leadoff hitter for this team. Great eye, great discipline at the plate. He's got wheels for days.
2-0 pitch from Shelton. Taken all the way, and it's called a ball. Count runs 3 balls, no strikes.
Cameron Oliver, we've seen that a few times, where as the pitcher delivering, he just doesn't move, just statues up, taken all the way, and it's worked for him.
Ball 4. Cameron Oliver reaches on a 4-pitch walk. Leadoff batter on again for the Bulldogs to bring up Nick Bruder.
Nick Bruder been on 2 of 3 times today. The base hit and a walk. A few insurance runs here definitely would help the Bulldogs. relieve some tension from Ryan Davis in the 9th inning.
Bruder squares and fouls it off right in front of us off of the netting. Looks like we're going to have a pinch runner for Cameron Oliver.
Yes, we are.
Number 10, Joe Casal. Not usual you see your leadoff guy get pinch ran for.
We're trying to come up with an explanation up here. We're not sure.
Well, they'll see if we'll square again. Pick over to first, then it gets away from Reinhardt. Casal is going to get to second, diving in. And he gets to second from a big ovation from the crowd in the dugout into scoring position without even having to do anything.
And maybe that is why. Maybe Coach Rainey just wanted Shelton to throw over and hope it got by. Good read there from Casal getting into scoring position. See if Bruder can get him over.
That's the second time that's happened today. Bruder squares again, gets it down to third base line. It's going to go foul. Second time today that Shelton is thrown over to first. And the first time he had Bruder dead to rights. And he threw it in the ground and got away from Reinhardt. That one just goes over Reinhardt's head, and Casal gets to second. Bruder faces 0-2 count now. I wonder if he'll still bunt. Probably looking to hit. Just get something to the right side and get Casal over to third.
Yeah, exactly. All he's trying to do here is get Casal to third base.
Slices that one away and fouled off.
You can see with Bruder's approach here, just trying to be a little late, just fight everything off, keep it to the right side of the field. Make sure they get Casal to third base here.
Yeah, you got a decently big gap between first and second. It's Reinhardt and Steckow. Casal away. And the ball is going to get away from Moore. Casal going to get to third.
We've seen this a few times. Just Bulldog base running is causing havoc over here, as that's going to force the Hornets to bring the infield all the way in. Now anything to the outfield. Casal has good speed at third. Hopefully Bruder can get a job done here.
1 ball, 2 strikes to the Bulldogs shortstop. Shelton sets, delivers. Bruder, line drive to the second baseman. He throws over to third, and they don't get Casal as he was able to get back in time. What a play by Steckow.
That is just very unlucky for Bruder. If Casal was still at second base, the infield would be playing back. That's going to be a one-hop, rope right at him. Great piece of hitting there, just very unlucky. But still, they have Ryan Davis up, one of their better hitters, 3-hole hitter. All he needs is just a fly ball, just anything to the outfield. Casal should score.
Second time today, Bruder's gotten robbed on a base hit. Turns on that one and going to get towards the Bulldog bullpen as it has been vacated.
I think the bullpen is now in the dugout just to give the Bulldog dugout a little bit more energy. Not that they were lacking any.
The 0-1 to Davis. Misses up high on a breaking ball, 1-1.
Shelton has had a very good, efficient day here so far. He's nearing 34 pitches right now. He's gone 3 1/3 innings. Been very efficient. Only 2 hits, 1 walk, and 1 strikeout.
That one into the dirt and a really nice block from Moore. Yeah, really what the Hornets needed. Yeah, here from Steven Shelton. First game of a 3-game series this weekend. Off day on Sunday, then play again on Monday. Really got to save those bullpen arms. The 2-1 from Shelton. Davis, foul tip off of the umpire.
He might take a second here. That was a loud foul tip. As Coach Rainey comes out here.
Well, the count goes to 2 balls and 2 strikes, 1 away. Bottom of the 8th, Bulldogs looking for an insurance run. Hornets infielders playing at the grass, looking to cut down Casal. The 2-2 pitch to Ryan Davis. Over to third, past two diving Hornets. And the Bulldogs score the insurance run. They now lead at 4-1. And a great piece of hitting, great at bat from Ryan Davis.
Yeah, that's wonderful from Ryan Davis. Up to 26 RBIs now on the year. Just fighting off tough pitches and finally putting one into play. Gets himself an RBI, opens the Bulldogs lead up to 4-1.
And the Bulldogs aren't done yet with one out here in the bottom of the eighth. Brings up David Kedrow. Looking to tack on some more. First pitch to the catcher. Check swing, and it's in the dirt. He did not go. Kedrow today has grounded out to third, reached on a fielder's choice, and flown out to center.
Ryan Davis on first base, 2 for 2 stolen bases. He is in the game pitching, so it would be hard to imagine him trying to steal second base here.
Kedrow lets one fly and going right center field, getting on the line and going to get out of play nearly to the group of Adrian Maple Leafs over there. I think they got a high school game after this on Nicolay Field.
Another good swing by Kedrow. You see a lot of these Bulldog hitters try to hit the ball the other way. Just great approach. It's done them well for today.
1 ball and 1 strike. 1 out here, bottom of the eighth inning. Bulldogs have scratched across 1 run. David Kedrow swung on and sliced out of play again.
And you can see Kedrow, as soon as he swung there, he kind of looked disgusted. He knew he missed the pitch right there. Now with 2 strikes, he's got to fight. So he can put something in play, create some more base running chaos.
Davis away from first. Kedrow takes for a called strike 3 on the outside corner. Shelton struck him out with a fastball, and Bulldogs have 2 outs in the inning.
Yeah, that ball looked a little bit off the plate, but Kedrow, being the catcher, I don't think he's going to argue too much, as we have Philip Villardo up to the dish now, his first step out of the day.
Takes a first pitch breaking ball for a ball. Davis away from first. Had a little happy feet over there.
Villardo batting .294 with 17 at-bats this season.
Pickover attempt, and Davis in time. Davis away from first. The 1-0. Villardo takes inside for another ball. Falls behind 2-0.
And Philip Villardo is just known for having great at-bat after great at-bat. He works the count, great discipline at the plate. He's going to make Shelton work here.
2-0 from Shelton. Ground ball to the pitcher, and Shelton's going to take it himself. Throws over to first to retire the side. Bulldogs get the insurance run they were looking for. Scratched across. Oliver reached. Pinch ran by Casal. Got to second on an air. Third on a pass ball, and scored from Ryan Davis' base hit. We'll head to the top of the 9th inning. Bulldogs looking to get 3 more outs to close out the game and take the opening game of the 3-game series against the Kalamazoo Hornets. Nathan Lindner and Jack Whitehead here up in the booth. We'll be right back.
Elevate your game? At Adrian College, our athletes strive for excellence on and off the field. Get involved in over 50 student clubs and organizations where your passions meet purpose. With innovative programs and personalized learning, our academics are designed to ignite your future. Experience vibrant student life, where community and connection shape your college journey. Adrian College, where you belong. Apply today and become part of the Bulldog family.
Hey, man, that's why he's won 826 games.
The first throwovers.
Welcome back inside the ballpark, top of the 9th inning. Bulldogs need 3 more outs to get first series win, or excuse me, game 1 win of the weekend series between them and the Kalamazoo Hornets. This is the 195th all-time matchup between the Bulldogs and Hornets. Adrian holds the advantage, 119-75. The first matchup was in 1919, and these teams have split the last 10 matchups between themselves 5 wins each.
You mentioned they have gone 5-5 the last 10. They've also went 2-2 last year. Just a very even matchup between these two longtime rivals.
Yeah, you can see it in today's game. Pitcher's duel early on. A couple of runs scratch across in the 4th inning, and it's really just been an outstanding game for our crew today. It's been a smaller crew when we have a baseball broadcast. Just Blake Weidman is our director. Alex Herman helping him out. Jack Whitehead and I am Nathan Lindner up here in the booth. Thank you for tuning in to this broadcast of Adrian College Television. Ryan Davis looking to close things out for a 6-out save. Gets ahead 0-1.
And when you talk about best on best, this is best on best right here. We've mentioned Davis with the .64 ERA and Moore here with a 5.15 average. That's up to about 5.20 probably after this game. This is what folks want to see in the 9th inning of a close game.
Sliced off the hands, fly ball right field. Hayward camped under it and makes the catch to retire Moore.
Ryan Davis not flinching. Just quality pitch after quality pitch. Gets the leadoff guy there. Bulldogs 2 outs away from a series opening win.
It's the left fielder, number 10, Tanner Hawkins. Davis gets ahead again, 0-1.
Davis just pounding the strike zone here.
That one fouled off towards the Bulldogs dugout. And now behind in the count, 0-2 is Hawkins. The 0-2. And he let that one go a little bit.
Coming from third base to pitching, doesn't hurt to let a few eat there. Just throw as hard as you can.
1-2 pitch, sent right field, shallow. Hayward coming in, makes the catch. 2 away here in the top of the 9th.
Davis, another great pitch out front there. Lincoln Hayward, great read. Comes on in. Bulldogs are 1 out away, and Cade Pricing to the dish.
Pricing today has struck out swinging, had a sacrifice fly to the right field, and walked back in the 7th. He'll just be looking to keep the order moving as Hornets are down 3 here. First pitch, and for a 3rd consecutive batter, Ryan Davis gets ahead in the count 0-1 on a fastball. There it is. Fly ball, shallow right center. It's Jimenez under it and makes the catch. That's going to do it. Bulldogs win as the team comes out to celebrate. Final score 4-1. A pitcher's duel that was won by Jackson Clark. Phenomenal outing. He had 7 innings, 1 run, 4 hits, and Davis came in with a 6-out save. No hits allowed from Davis. What else you got in the game, Jack?
Just kind of what we expected at the start. Nice pitcher's duel. First game of a 3-game series this weekend. Kind of best on best, and it showed. I mean, Bulldogs win 4-1. Only 10 combined hits, 2 errors. A very well-played game. Each team using 2 pitchers. Everyone pitched particularly well. Nobody really walked too many guys. I mean, Clark had 2 walks. Orvis with 3 and Shelton with 1. So 6 combined walks, 4 pitchers, 9 innings. Just an overall great game of baseball. And, yeah, the Bulldogs come away with this one.
Yeah, looking ahead for tomorrow, doubleheader at Kalamazoo. And in today's game, Kalamazoo Hornets had doubles from Mills and Moore and had other base hits from Reinhardt and Steckow. The Bulldogs won this game, and they had 0 extra base hits, all singles, coming from Oliver and Bruder. Davis with that RBI single in the 8th to put the insurance run. Hayward with the 2 RBI single. And Hayward with another single. What do you think, Lincoln Hayward player of the game today?
Lincoln Hayward for sure. Looking at this, 2 for 2, 2 RBIs with a walk on all 3 times. Made a few plays in right field. In this tight pitcher's duel, not picking a pitcher, I think for sure Lincoln Hayward. An honorable mention, obviously, to Jackson Clark with 7 innings as the Bulldogs let out a big cheer here on the field. Jackson Clark going 7 innings of 1-run baseball. But for sure, Lincoln Hayward leading the way, 2 RBIs, much needed win for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, they just seemed to get out of every single jam that came their way. Top of the first inning, a leadoff double followed by a hit by pitch, and then after that he just settled in, bared down, and got things to work. Double plays, turned by Ryan Davis, and other stuff like that. Just an all-around great game from the Bulldogs. Any final thoughts?
No, just a stat that kind of looks just incredible from a Bulldog perspective. Against Jackson Clark, with runners on base, Kalamazoo went 0 for 9, and with 2 outs, Jackson Clark held them to 1 for 9 total. So 1 base hit with 2 outs, and with Kalamazoo Hornet on base. Kalamazoo did not record a single hit, and that is a very nice recipe for success. And the Bulldogs this is just the first step to winning the series, but a great start overall for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, pitching coach will be happy about that, and that's going to do it here from Nicolay Field. Final score, Adrian College 4, Kalamazoo College 1. From all of us here at ACTV, Jack Whitehead, and I am Nathan Lindner. So long, everybody.